this is where we're at. Coronavirus has us more or less self quarantining ourselves out of an abundance of caution for the next couple weeks. I don't know about you, but I've been surprised at how close the virus is actually coming to me, right? I haven't actually knowingly been in direct contact with somebody who has the virus, but the closest that I've been, I think, is 2 degrees of separation from an active case. That means that I have been in contact with somebody who has been in contact with another person that has coronavirus, right? So we're doing these things, and we're helping ourselves to stay healthy as much as possible. So what we're doing, we are gathering on these kinds of spaces, right? Facebook, YouTube, however it is that you're seeing this, in a way to help alleviate the risk of exposure to the virus coming through our gathered body. We don't want to be controlled by fear on one hand, but we also want to make sure that things aren't worse for those who are more vulnerable because of our pride, right? Gathering on Sunday, and this is like a hard thing for me to say, gathering on Sunday is not an essential part of our faith. As much as I don't want to say something like that because I want our church to be growing, I want to be together, I want to be seen as successful, we don't actually have to be here in this physical space in order to be the church. We are the church no matter where we gather. You know, in an interesting kind of turn, right? This moment connects us to some of our ancient brethren, right? It also connects us in some ways to the persecuted church who do not have the luxury of gathering. In the earliest days of the church, there wasn't like a church service like what we would do, where you come together, you sing your songs, and you do all of these things, right? The people came together, they ate together, they talked about the good word, and then they went along their ways living their lives. In a similar way, in areas today where the church is persecuted, there's not like a regular organized gathering of Christians who worship. They come together, they do so covertly, and then they encourage one another, and they pray for one another, and then they just live their lives together. Today, and for the next couple weeks, we aren't going to be getting face to face, as is our custom here in San Francisco. I'm saddened by that. You know, I love you guys. I really do. I love you guys. I love being together with you guys. I love hearing what the Father is doing in your lives. We eat together a lot. I love the opportunities that we have to eat together, and I'm really going to be missing out on all of that. Now, instead of getting together for those face-to-face gatherings, we're going to be doing some form of like this, right? Where like I'm on a screen, I'm on a digital box here, and we're going to be doing some digital interaction like this. This week, we made the decision late in the game, and so we're kind of on short notice. So this week I'm just going to be doing like a little sermonette with some instructions for you about how, you know, we're gonna interact and how we're gonna pray for one another, how we're gonna practice stewardship, those kinds of things. But as we progress, we'll get to a point where this space is actually a little bit more interactive than it's going to be this weekend. Now, for you, I want to encourage you to stay vigilant, stay focused on your health, right? Which is something that we've been talking about a lot over the last few weeks. Do the things that the state's telling you to do, right? Like wash your hands, okay? Practice your social distancing. Do the things that everybody's telling you to do. But also remember your other health, right? Remember your mental, your emotional health. It's going to help you to just have a routine, a schedule. So make sure you get up, get ready for the day in the morning, keep a schedule, you know, challenge your mind a little bit, read a book, you know, don't just sit in front of the TV or play video games all day. Do some stuff that's going to challenge you a little bit. Just because you can't be in close proximity to the people of the church does not prevent you from communicating with people from the church. So you're going to have to do this thing where you get your phone out, you make a phone call and actually talk to somebody, right? So FaceTime your friends if you're young enough to do that. Think of those people that you only see on Sundays, right? And try to give them a call, right? Let them know that you're remembering them, that you're thinking about them in this time, right? And then offer just, you know, a helping hand for those that you're thinking about, okay? And finally, I want you to do your spiritual work, okay? You know, we're not going to be together, so we're not going to have that opportunity to share the prayers of the people, right? But I want you to keep praying for one another. I want you to keep yourself in the Word regularly, and I want you to remember more than anything that we are called to love one another, right? The people that usually meet in this space, but then also those people of the world around us, right? Remember that you're called to love people. as soon as we can, we'll get back together. We'll celebrate all that the Lord has done while we've been away. But just remember, keep your eyes on like these digital spaces for information and encouragements from me and from other people in the church. Thomas would like beat me up if I didn't say this right. Smash that like button or subscribe button. I don't know what to say here, right? But subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're part of the Facebook page and the Facebook groups, right? So that you're up to date on all the news and videos that come out during this time. Hey, love you, fam. Talk to you soon.